Please, Monica. The satellite launching was all the excitement I could handle for one day. I don't want to see anyone.
Well, I think in this case, you'll make an exception.
Is it another reporter? I don't think I could face that.
I know you couldn't, so I'm sure it isn't, I promise you. Pinky swear it is not a reporter or any press.
But you insist that I see whoever this is?
Yes, I do insist, because I think you're going to like this one.
Oh, Holly!
Look, I'm grateful for your help in getting back Holly for me. I'm also grateful in the help you've given me in getting back the disc.
That wasn't too easy to say, was it, pal?
Well, in view of the fact that you had the disc all this time and you deliberately kept it from me, it was rather difficult.
Yeah, I know. And because of that, I'm in deep latrine weather, aren't I?
Well, it was a spot of bad judgment at best.
Yeah, well, I realize now it was a terrible mistake. So what's going to happen? I mean, is Grant going to be the only one who's going on trial for stealing the disc? Or
that's
what?
Out of my hands.
But you're usually pretty good at, guessing what's coming up. What do you think?
Again, that's out of my hands. Look, Connie and Ballantyne are coming over here from the expo with Grant. After that, we'll see what we'll see.
Well, what are we going to know when they get here?
Again, we'll just have to wait and see.
You were seen running up with the disc. Does that mean you stole it? No comment. Just let us through. There's a rumor, Putnam, that you're a member of the DVX. Is that true?
No comment.
Will you be tried as a spy?
Give us a break, people. He's not going to answer any of your questions.
Hey, what about a trade, Putnam? Trading you for one of our American spies in a satellite country?
I will never go back. Never. I told you not to answer.
Go back to your own country? Is that what you're telling me?
You heard me. That's exactly what I said. I will not go home.
How are you going to get out of that, Putnam?
I'll make a full confession and I'll throw myself at the mercy of the United States government. All right, people. That's enough. Let us through.
I'm telling you what happened. If Grant hadn't have dropped those clues, if he hadn't have changed the real bullets to blanks, then Luke and I would have been shot and killed.
The only thing is, though, Holly, that you're forgetting that if Grant hadn't been a spy, you wouldn't have been in danger in the first place.
Nor would any lives have been lost.
But you just please understand what I'm telling you. I'm not condemning Grant, and I'm not defending him either. I'm just explaining to you why Luke and I are alive right now.
But you cannot forget that he is a spy.
That's not the point.
I think it's the whole point.
The point is that Luke and I are safe, and we have Grant Putnam to thank.
Could I say something, please? Holly has just told us the whole story. I really don't think we're at all qualified to argue the finer details.
Thank you, Monica.
I also think that, Holly and Celia have a great many things to talk about. I think we should leave them alone.
Thank you. That's very sensitive of you, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well, my dear, at least you're here and you're alive. And that's a blessing. Now, I think I'd like to go back to my room.
You need any help, Mother?
Thank you, dear, but if you don't mind, I'd like to lean on Edward. May I, dear?
Any time, my dear.
I suppose I'm a creature of habit. I've leaned on you for a great many years, Edward, and, well, I still like it.
Well, frankly, so do I.
Now, if those reporters would just stay away from our door.
I will take care of that, Mother, right now. Excuse me.
Thank you, dear. And if they...
Celia, maybe you and Holly would like to go talk in the den.
Yes, please, yes. There is Holly. One more thing that I would like to say, though. I'm just sorry I didn't get a chance to thank Grant for what he did.
Did you have to drag him through those parasites of reporters with handcuffs on, man?
Well, as of now, this man is a prisoner.
Oh, I know, but give him a little dignity, will you?
Look, it's all right. I understand.
Well, I sure as hell don't.
Look, since this is my office and my jurisdiction, the cuffs can be removed.
Robert, I think you'd better...
Please, let's do it now.
Here we go. Grant. Thank you.
You realize that everything you say here is on the record.
Yes, I do.
For what it's worth, I'm rather ambivalent about where to start here, or what to say, but I'm fully aware that you saved my wife's life.
And mine.
And I'm grateful. But however, there are still serious criminal charges to be considered here, and I can't ignore that.
Look, let's get one thing settled here. Grant, are you going to defect? I don't want to leave this country. I'll do whatever I have to in order to stay here.
Including a full confession?
Yes.
Well, that's going to take him off the hook then, isn't it?
Hardly. Just because a man chooses to defect, seek political asylum, doesn't mean to say he's absolved of all the crimes that he's committed. You can defect, but you may still face serious espionage charges.
Yes, those are serious charges. If you're tried and convicted, you could very well face a life sentence.
Are you going to go for that?
It's not up to me. In a case of such magnitude, this involves the office of the U.S. Attorney and the State Department. In short, this case is too far-reaching, too important for any one branch of the government to carry the ball all alone.
Well, pending all of that, what do you suggest we do now?
Well, the sooner we get him debriefed, the better off we're going to be. Now, I've read his rights to him. Let's see if we can get a full statement into the record.
Well, I'm obliged to protect those rights. Are you prepared to make a full statement?
Yes, I already said that I was.
Well, you retain the right of counsel. Do you want a lawyer?
No. No, that's not necessary. I'll give you my confession right now.
Let's do it. Have a seat. I'll get a stenographer up here, which will be backed up by a tape recorder. Connie.
Yeah.
Take Luke into the next room and have him make a statement. Also, have that recorded. Do you agree to that of your own volition?
I do.
Good. Luke.
Yeah.
Before you go.
What?
When all the dust is settled around here, I'd like to have a little talk to you. Would you agree to that?
Sure. Sometime tomorrow?
Yeah. Fine.
Shall we go?
One more thing. Please remember that, without this man right here, we wouldn't have recovered the disc, and 2 people that I have grown very fond of would have been dead. Your wife and me.